Imagine slapping on your favorite alien transforming watch, expecting to turn into a fiery rock monster or a speedy blue blur, but instead, poof, you glitch out and become a flat, bouncy drawing from those old-timey black and white shorts where characters' arms stretch like rubber bands. And that comes with perks, like pulling a comically oversized mallet out of thin air to smash bad guys. But wait, there's more. What if this watch didn't just swap aliens, but entire ways the world looks and feels? Hyper-detailed action hero, wobbly clay figure, and then the plot twist of the century. The whole multiverse isn't timelines, it's just drawing styles and story vibes fighting for dominance. Buckle up, legends. We're about to break reality so hard it needs therapy. What is up, you beautiful degenerates? Welcome back to the channel where we take your childhood and yeet it into a blender of chaos and what-if scenarios. Today we're asking the question that keeps me up at night. What if the Omnitrix got bored of aliens and decided to let Ben switch entire animation styles instead? And every style gives him brand new, completely broken powers. If you've ever wanted to see our boy stretch like a 1930s cartoon, scream for 5 minutes straight while his hair defies gravity, or literally delete enemies with a mouse cursor, smash like right now and let's dive into the madness. It's just a normal, boring afternoon in Bellwood. Our hero, his know-it-all cousin, and their smoothie-obsessed grandpa are chilling outside the Mr. Smoothie when suddenly, zzz, purple static crawls across the Omnitrix like it just downloaded a virus from the sketchiest corner of the galaxy. The faceplate flickers, the alien silhouettes vanish, and a brand new holographic wheel spins up. Instead of aliens, it's showing art styles? Classic smooth 3D, gritty realistic teen look, old school flat 2D, ridiculous over-the-top dramatic flair, minimalist stick figure, lumpy handmade clay, dotted comic book shading, and one creepy lock slot that just says error, genre overload. Our hero, being the responsible 10-year-old he is, immediately slaps it like it owes him lunch money. Boom! First transformation. He turns into a bouncy, flat, rubber hose version of Heat Blast. Arms like spaghetti, eyes popping out on springs, flames drawn in squiggly crayon lines. Whoa! I feel like I could tie myself into a knot and still fist bump the moon. His cousin's jaw hits the floor. Ben, you look like a cartoon that's been dead for 90 years. Ben just stretches one arm 50 feet, grabs a trash can, and yo-yos it back into a perfect cube. And I've never felt more alive. Grandpa's already sweating. Kid, maybe don't mess with reality-altering cosmic artifacts before finishing your smoothie. Too late. Ben's spinning the wheel like a roulette addict. Here's what each style actually does. Old school rubber hose 2D. Infinite stretch, giant mallets from nowhere, fall off a cliff and just go splat, then pop back up. If someone paints a tunnel on a wall, yeah, he'll run into it every time. Over-the-top dramatic anime mode. Hair becomes a physics crime, 5-minute screaming power-up that actually charges energy, dramatic wind indoors, and mandatory flashbacks that pause time for everyone else. Weakness? You can bait him into a 10-minute sob story about his goldfish that died in Season 1. Stick figure simplicity. A walking napkin doodle that can pause, rewind, copy-paste himself, and delete enemies with a giant cursor. Basically God if God used 2007 Flash. Handmade clay lump style. Squishy, jiggly, visible fingerprints. Can turn his arm into a sword, flatten into a puddle, or rip off his own jaw and throw it like a boomerang. Everything moves at 12 frames per second, perfect for dodging. Retro comic book dotted shading. Giant floating pow, kapow words become real weapons. Narration boxes fall like anvils. If he says, "to be continued," the fight literally pauses until next week. Word travels fast in the villain community. The galaxy's angriest squid conqueror finds out about the upgrade and decides this watch is now priority number 1. Cue invasion. Ships blot out the sun, lasers everywhere, dramatic villain monologue echoing from orbit. Our hero just grins. Time for the ultimate glow-up montage. What follows is the most illegal fight in cartoon history. Rubber hose forearms lassoing entire ships with stretchy flaming arms. Dramatic speedster mode screaming for 45 straight seconds. Hair turning gold. Speed lines so thick you can't see the screen. Stick figure army copy-pasting himself until the sky is just wiggly lines with Omnitrix symbols. Clay Ripjaws ripping off his own fins and regenerating like it's nothing. Comic book Diamond Head dropping a giant Ben Smash text bubble that craters the ground. The villain is actually taking notes. This power, it's beautiful, beautiful chaos. Mid-fight, the villain remote hacks the Omnitrix and forces open the forbidden slot. Everything glitches. Ben's body starts rapid cycling through every style at once. One-arm Clay, one-leg stick figure, hair dramatically flowing while his torso is flat 2D. Reality starts tearing like bad video compression. Frame rate drops to 3 FPS, then spikes to 240. The background turns into a white void with floating error text. Ben's mismatched eyes go wide. Guys, I just figured it out. The multiverse isn't made of timelines or alternate dimensions. It's made of genres and art styles. Every universe is just a different way of drawing and telling stories. Crossovers aren't rare because of physics. They're a literal format war. He becomes omni-genre Ben, a walking glitch bomb that can drag anything into any style. The villain suddenly turns flat and paper cutout with a silly voice. "Oh no, I appear to be two-dimensional, eh?" Ben turns him into a sparkly rainbow wolf with 15 tails next. His cousin gets turned into a bean-mouthed modern reboot design and screams in horror. His tough guy friend becomes a 90s anti-hero with 17 belts and a shoulder pad the size of a car. The entire planet glitches. The moon has smiling flowers in the sky. Gravity works like a bouncy castle, and random knights now have flowing anime hair and rose petals everywhere. The tiny genius frog alien creator pops in via hologram, absolutely losing it. You turned the universe into a 2008 amateur animation collab. Revert it before existence blue screens. Ben, laughing through the tears, hits the emergency reset. Everything snaps back to normal. Mostly. Final shot. Ben winks at the camera, one eye glowing dramatically, the other stretching out like rubber and booping the lens. So yeah, Ben just accidentally proved he's the strongest reality warper in fiction because someone gave him art style DLC. Tell me in the comments, which animation style would you abuse if you had this watch? Live forever in soft watercolor vibes? Turn all your enemies into stick figures and erase them? Smash the like button if this video melted your brain. Subscribe or the Omnitrix glitches you into a bean's mouth reboot design. And turn on notifications because next episode we're asking, what if a certain yellow sea sponge got the ultimate eye powers? Stay chaotic, legends. Peace out.